Welcome to Commander Tilt. My name is Clark. Just a little bit about my channel. I create gameplay for Commander decks using the Magic the Gathering game. I build budget-style Commander decks, and I like to put them into a bracket and play them against each other. I've been doing this for a while now. This is perhaps actually my 6th bracket that I've done. And the idea is, first off, giving me a structure to how I will play them against each other, and then also to see which ones are the best, which ones have the most synergies. And of course, I just like to play Magic, so it gives me a chance to play my own decks and see how good they are, see where I can improve them. So in this bracket, I've picked 8 decks. 3 of them I've never played before or only played them briefly, so it's a chance for me to test run them, and we'll see which deck comes out at the top. Today's battle is the first of this Commander Tilt 2, the series that I'm recording. It's the first battle, and today we're going to be featuring Skeleton Ship versus Zada Hedron Grinder. Now, Skeleton Ship is a very underplayed commander. Very few decks are featured Skeleton Ship as the commander, and I went with a poison theme as well as an untapping theme. And so the deck features several untappers as well as poison. So my idea behind this deck would be maybe a few board wipes to kind of keep everything clear until I can get everything online, and then have Skeleton Ship be able to tap and take out all the opponents, and then my poison counter creatures could just swing through for lethal. And you might be wondering, well, how can just a -1/-1 counter destroy an entire army? Well, there's several cards that have the effect of, if something is targeted, then that creature is destroyed. Hirobi Death's Wail is one. Cowardice bounces things back to its hand. So there's, I forget, 3 or 4 of these type of effects in the deck. The other deck I'm playing is Zada Hedron Grinder. It is a deck that is interesting because it's trying to do 2 things at once. First, it's trying to go wide, but then also trying to have a lot of instant and sorceries inside the deck so that the go wide portion of it can hit lots of different things. So it's a fun deck to play because it is a balancing act. Do we cast a bunch of creatures and then hit our sorceries, or do we throw our sorceries and instants in first in hopes of being able to draw more cards and get more creatures? So it's a really fun deck to play. It is mono red, but unlike many other mono red decks, it doesn't really have a lot of problem with draw. So you'll see this deck in action and see some of the stuff it can do. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and let's get started. Skeleton Ship's starting hand included Crab Umbra, Contentious Plan, Scroll Thief, Core Prowler, Breaking Wave, an Island, and a Swamp. Zada Hedron Grinder's opening hand included Renegade Tactics, Krenko's Command, Beetleback Chief, Siege Game Commander, Forgotten Cave, and 2 mountains. Skeleton Ship won the die roll. Now we're going to do a couple introductions.
My name is Zada Hedron Grinder. I discovered the power of the Hedrons many years ago. I have been grinding them up and distributing them to my allies. I sell them for a small profit. Small is a relative term. You see, the Hedron are difficult to acquire, so I must charge a premium price. For this reason, they sometimes call me the dealer, because I make a great deal of money distributing this delicious and beautiful drug, the Hedrons. One other quick note: if you see Nahiri, do not tell her you saw me. She seems to be the self-appointed protector of the Hedrons. She's been out to catch me ever since she discovered my secret. Nahiri cannot stand you.
Right, so that was Skeleton Ship's way of introducing herself. I've been sailing with her for quite a few years now, and I'm perhaps one of the only people that can truly understand her and communicate to other well-known and intelligent beings such as yourself. Let me back up there just a minute and introduce myself. My name is Cole, and I'm a scroll thief. I've been sailing with a skeleton ship for 10 years now. Quite happy with my career. Quite a few other beings on this ship, but I don't think very many of them would want to talk to you. I know for sure I shocked the dream when I hardly ever see that girl. She's always in and out. And of course there's Tetsuo Umezawa. Hard to say that name, but I don't see how much either. Slinking around in the shadows like some kind of a sneak thief. Don't like her much either. Now, I do have a good relationship with that chakram retriever. He's a good little boy, isn't he? Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love this little boy. Oh, but back to my point. Now you might be wondering which way this battle is going to go, and I do not know. Might win, might not. But I do know this. Skeleton ship is loaded to bear with all kinds of creepy nasties, vicious beasts that lurk in the shadows. I'm not worried at all about our plan, and I shall do my part to make sure we have a victory. And if you have any more questions, I'll refer you to the Reaper of Shieldred. Let the battle begin! Weigh anchor and hoist the mizzen! We're on our way! Right, the first draw is going to be Epiphany at the Drown Yard. I'll put down an island for my turn, and then I'll pass the turn.
My draw for your turn shall be a mountain. I shall put down the forgotten cave and pass the turn.
The draw is a chained throat shaker. That's a beastie if I've ever seen one. Scared of that thing when I see it down in the hole. I'm gonna throw down a swamp for my land drop. Then I'm gonna tap 2 mana and play Contentious Plan, allowing me to draw a card. I'll get Charcoal Diamond, and I'll pass the turn.
I shall untap. I draw as a Thopter Engineer. Shall put down a mountain for my land. Per turn. Shall tap 2 for Crinkle's command.
Let's get on. I smell fish.
My little goblins, come here. We are ready.
Right, my draw's gonna be an island. I'll put down that island. Then I'm gonna tap 2 mana for the Charcoal Diamond. Shall pass the turn.
First I shall untap. I draw as a mountain. Shall put down a mountain for my land drop. I can smell the magic in the air. It's time for combat to begin. But first I shall bring about the Thopter Engineer. A friend of mine, she brings a Thopter with her, which gives the Thopter haste. Shall swing with me goblin allies as well as the Thopter Engineer.
Batten down the hatches, it's coming.
Shall hit for 3 damage and pass the turn.
Right, I'll show untap. My draw is a Flux Channeler. Taking a look at my options. I'm gonna tap 4 mana for the Cold Crawler. It's a creature's got infect, and it's a 2/2. Next I'll pass the turn.
First we're going to untap. A draw for turn is built to smash. Shall put down a mountain and play Zada! Hedron Grinder. Moving to combat I swing with the Thopter.
Batten down the hatches, it's coming.
Pass the turn.
Right, I shall untap. A draw for turn. It's going to be a Demir Guildgate. Put down a Demir Guildgate for my land drop. Not liking this army that Zada's building up. Analysing my options. Don't think I've got a whole lot. I'm going to tap 3 mana and cast the Scroll Thief. Oh, there I am. Or is it Cole in the flesh? Don't think I want to attack into that army, so I shall pass the turn.
Good. First I shall untap. The draw for turn is going to be a mountain. Shall put down the mountain. Then tapping 4 mana. I shall play Beetleback Chief.
Where's my sword? You go first.
Moving to combat I swing with the army.
I should block the corporal on one of the goblins and the scroll thief on the another goblin token.
Tap 1 mana for this spell. Build to smash.
I wasn't expecting that.
Target attacking creature gets +3/+3. I target Zada, which gives all of my army +3/+3. 8 damage. Missed the turn.
Alright. Show and tap. Oh, I forgot. The corporal drops -2/-2 counters on a creature, so one of the goblins died. I draw for turn as an island, and I'll drop the island from a land drop. Next I'm gonna tap all my mana for the chained throat shaker. Oh, take a look at that beastie. With that, I shall pass the turn.
What's going on? Why am I spinning? Why am I always lost? Ah!
First I shall untap. I'm gonna draw the card. Battle Hymn. Shall put down the mountain for my land drop. I shall tap 1 mana for Renegade Tactics targeting Zada. I have 7 creatures on the board, which allows me to draw 7 cards. The cards I draw are Crimson Wisps, Mana Geyser, Mountain, Downhill Charge, Nova Mountain, Loyal Apprentice, and Hanweir Garrison. Next I shall tap the mana for Battle Hymn. Having 7 creatures on the board, this gives me 7 floating mana. With the 3 untapped land, that's 10 total. I shall tap 3 for the Hanweir Garrison. 4 floating and 3 on the battlefield. I'll tap 2 more. Spend 2 more on the Loyal Apprentice. I still have 5 available.
Oh, don't step on that. Is that your boot or mine?
We've had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking
Siege King
days.
Commander to the battlefield. Combat. I shall just swing with this up there.
Batten down the hatches, it's coming.
The Loyal Apprentice creates a north up there, and I hit for 2 damage. Shall pass the turn.
Right, I shall untap all my mana. Got no upkeep triggers, my draw is another island. Blimey, I'm a little flooded right now. Tap 4 mana for the skeleton ship. I've got 2 defenders to help me. Pass the turn.
Right, I shall untap. And draw for this turn. Stuff of the Flame Magus. Shall put down a mountain for my land drop. I now have 14 creatures on the board. Shall tap 1 mana for Niveus Wisps, targeting Zada, which allows me to draw 14 cards. Zada is now red, in case you had not noticed. My draws include Boiling Blood, Heat Chimere, Gearper Gearcrafter, Dwarven Trader, a mountain, 2, 3 mountains, Karizeb's Expertise, Chaotic Strike, more mountains, a Raging Goblin, and a Dual Caster Mage. Next I shall tap 6 mana. Verse 3. First I shall cast Heat Chimere. I shall target 1 of my creatures, putting a token copy of that creature onto the battlefield. It has haste, and also at the end of turn, it shall be removed from the game. Next I cast Dual Caster Mage, enters the battlefield, and I shall copy a target instant or sorcery card. I shall choose to copy Heat Chimere. Heat Chimere allows me to put a token copy into play of a target creature. This time I shall select Dual Caster Mage. Dual Caster Mage allows me to copy Heat Chimere. Heat Chimere copies Dual Caster Mage. Dual Caster Mage copies Heat Chimere. As you can see, I've created an infinite loop. When the loop ends, I have an infinite number of Dualcaster Mage tokens that all have haste. Should I move to combat, I can hit with an infinite number of token copies of the Dualcaster Mage, hitting for infinite damage.
Sever me timbers. I guess we're about to feed the fish. Raise the white flag. We're done for.
And the first battle of Commander Tilt 2 is in the books. Zada Hedron Grinder has defeated Skeleton Ship. I have to admit I was a little sad to see Skeleton Ship go because I really wanted to see how well that deck would do. I may just do some practice rounds with it and just try to tune it up. One thing to note, on the battle, and I don't usually announce this until after it's finished, Zada won the first round. Skeleton Ship just tore up Zada in the second round, and it was a complete blowout. So this did go to a third battle, and Zada took the third battle and was able to win. So congratulations to Zada for moving on to the second round. Another quick note about the game. I didn't realize this until I started editing it. I was probably on my 4th day of editing that I realized that in the combo that I was running at the very end of the battle, that if I had stopped copying the Dualcaster Mage and started copying Zada Hedron Grinder, then Zada would have then pushed the spell off to all of the compatriots as well as the Dualcaster Mage, so the cycle would have continued. However, I would have made an infinite copy of my entire board in token with haste. And how is that significant? Not really. Zada won either way, but it sure would have been fun to have an infinite copy of goblins to attack. That would have been a fun way to win the battle. So it is unfortunate that I didn't think about it until after I was editing, because that would have been super fun. I would like to mention now that the next video I'm going to record is going to be Battle of Bant. It's going to be Chulane, Teller of Tales versus Feldegriff. I want to thank you so much for watching. I do have a Patreon page. It is www.patreon.com/CommanderTilt. Also want to thank edhrec.com. They have agreed to post a message on their channel whenever I post a new video. So really thank you so much for their, I guess you would call it a sponsorship. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and fare thee well.
What did the pirate say when he became an octogenarian? Oi, matey! The other joke's quite stupid as well. Here you go. What is orange and sounds like a carrot? A parrot!